Hundreds of people have been arrested in the city after peaceful protests spiraled into chaos. Demonstrators clashed with officers and torched NYPD vehicles as they called for an end to police brutality after the death of George Floyd. CBS 2's Kiran Dhillon joins us live from downtown Brooklyn with more. Kiran?
Cindy, for the third night in a row, protests broke out across the city, including here at Barclays Center. And once again, tensions between the NYPD and demonstrators hit a fever pitch.
Enough is enough!
There was little peace to be found on the streets of Brooklyn as protests once again descended into violence. Demonstrators chanted, smashed windshields to police cruisers, and even lit an NYPD car on fire. The police responding with batons and arrests.
Your badge is not justice. You are here to protect the law.
As they have the last 2 days, protests in Brooklyn started off peacefully. As seen from Chopper 2, the marchers making a statement as they walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. Their impassioned cries heard over this intersection on Parkside Avenue. The Barclays Center, protesters on loudspeakers calling for police brutality to end.
The law cannot be just for us. It has to be for everyone.
We not only want to speak our truth, but we need action. So that's why I'm out here today.
Protesters in Brooklyn weren't only upset and angry over the death of George Floyd, but also the actions of the NYPD. Confrontations between demonstrators and officers led to injuries on both sides Friday. Police seen moving barricades earlier in the day to protect the 88th precinct in case protesters lay siege to it once again. But despite calls from the mayor and police commissioner for calm, anger mounted in crowds. Protesters broke windows to several businesses on Flatbush Avenue as people from other businesses hurried to board up theirs. This man spraying profanity onto the side of the Apple store. Before the night was over, tension continued to build. A police cruiser drove into protesters who were pelting and pushing barricades against the car. Several people knocked to the ground. So in regards to that last video you saw there, the mayor is defending the officers in it. He says they were left in a nearly impossible situation when protesters surrounded the police cruiser that they were in at the moment. We're live this morning in downtown Brooklyn. Kiran Dhillon, CBS 2 News.
Kiran, thank you.